Michigan Magazine is kept on the road by our many Michigan friends. Thunder Bay Resort, a destination for all seasons with special events and packages. Thunder Bay Resort in Hillman. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts.
Grab your friends and join us for a day of shopping and merriment. September 26th at the Michigan Renaissance Festival. Your discount ticket includes festival admission, complimentary beverage, and a coupon book with amazing discounts from select festival artisans.
Luzerne Express Campground is the premier campground with everything to make your northern adventure complete. Modern and rustic campsites, equestrian campers welcome, a huge market with bakery and deli, nearby RV, hiking, and horse trails, along with a complete canoe, raft, and kayak rental. Visit us online, then call for more information and reserve your spot today. This week in Michigan Magazine, we bring you a few highlights of the days of the Old West as Cowboy Hero Look-a-likes of the silver screen once again ride into northern Michigan for good old-fashioned fun. This year, those Western silver screen star look-a-likes made their way to Lupton, Sage Lake, Clare, and had one big celebration finale at Coopersville, Old West Town, north of Luzerne in Oscoda County. Speaking of old-fashioned fun, what could be more fun than a pet show? We head to the Iosco County Fairgrounds for a show that raised money for the Iosco County Humane Society's animal shelter. Show entry money went to buy food for the shelters. The show was open to not only dogs, but to any pet. This show included, besides canines, rabbits and a sheep. All that and more coming up on this week's Michigan Magazine. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare. What began as a crazy idea among 9 police officers to purchase the historic Clare City Bakery quickly became an international phenomenon, carrying on a Michigan tradition with delicious donuts, pies, pastries, breads, original coffee, and more. Plus a full menu at the new adjacent Traffic Stop Diner. Downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Your northern experience is never complete without a stop at the historic Ma Dieter's of Luzerne. Enjoy the ambiance inside or outside on the huge patio area. Order from the complete menu with entrees served hot, fresh, and good. Come experience Ma Dieter's in the heart of God's country, Luzerne, Michigan. Hale Hardware, your do-it center in Hale, Michigan. Much more than a regular hardware store, providing everything you need for whatever your project is, along with a knowledgeable sales staff to get her done. Serving northern Michigan since 1946. Hale Hardware, south of M65 at Ainsley in Hale. The Michigan-made rebounding mailbox pole. Never again worry about the winter snowplow taking out your mailbox with this ingenious rebounding pole. Your mailbox takes a hit and keeps coming back year after year. Call now or visit their website, toughmailboxes.com. It was an Old West dream come true. Cowboy heroes from across the country converged again on northern Michigan to bring back memories of our grandfathers and great-grandfathers, at the same time introduced to a new generation those faces we saw on the silver screen, the ones we looked up to for guidance. They were our role model. There was no gray area of right or wrong. Our heroes always knew the difference. Common sense was commonplace, and it rang true the July 4th weekend from Lupton, Sage Lake, to downtown Clare, and places in between. And where it all was accentuated was in an Old West town that sprang into existence this past year in Oscoda County. Here in Coopersville, the Old West came alive not only in the appearance of our cowboy entourage, but also the buildings and atmosphere that engulfed the crowds that filled the streets was a bit intoxicating. We were in the Old West, and those that found this western oasis and brought their children, it was just amazing. Before we highlight our Coopersville visit, we highlight the stops that turned the eyes of northern Michigan to the Old West.
With soccer, if you see my hand, it's right above the horn, right? I want her to stop. If I take my legs off and kind of sit back in my seat a little bit, you notice that she starts backing up. I don't have to use my reins. I just want to show you I don't have to use them, but you could pick up to add some more speed to it, okay? And then the last thing would be is actually to be walking forward and don't take my legs off don't use my reins and say, whoa. So you got 3 different ways to stop a horse. The nice thing about that is if in the sport of reining, you've got a number of stops, 2, 3 stops, 2, 3, 4 stops in each pattern, okay? So if you're in a large coliseum and your horse can't hear you, and even if they can hear you, if you can add the word whoa, slightly pick up on your reins and take your legs off, that horse is going to get to the ground and it's gonna get collected and pull itself underneath itself to allow itself to slide in that maneuver. Want to sit up there too? You do. Huh?
Thanks. Big smile.
Smile.
Let's hear it. Yeehaw!
It's time for this week's Michigan Book Review, an honest review of books written by or about Michigan people and or places, some hot off the press. Today we again review the works of Janet Mary Sankey of St. John's, Michigan. To many, she's known as Grandma Janet Mary, the author of a line of well-known children's books dedicated to grandparent-grandchild experiences. Grandma Janet Mary began her book writing journey shortly after finding out she had Parkinson's, a disease she's described as a personal blessing. After working for years as a hospice nurse, she's dedicated her time and energy in spreading her message of love and understanding. Each and every one of her books is a testimony to that journey. Grandma Janet Mary says, "I have often been asked if you could give one piece of advice, what advice would you share?" So here it is in a nutshell. Look for blessings not only in brilliant rays of summer sun, but also in clouds of storm. Michigan Magazine highly recommends the Grandma Janet Mary book series for gift giving. If you have or know of a Michigan book or author, please let us know at Michigan Magazine. Review copies can be sent to the address shown. Michigan Magazine is being brought to you in part by Remembering Good Times and Great Food. Frank and Lisa invite you to Tin Lizzie's in Mile for a blast back to the 50s and 60s when food was made from scratch, including home-ground Angus burgers. A full menu of great food and good memories await you at the new Tin Lizzie's of Mile. Experience the beauty, artistry, and taste of Northern Michigan. Come to Amish Country Natural Products on Mount Tom Road, north of Mile, just off M33. From arts and crafts to fresh foods and vegetables, all natural, all local, all good. Stop by and get acquainted with Amish Country Natural Products, 1454 North Mount Tom Road, Mile. Hingeman Acres Canoe Livery and Resort on M33 just north of Mayo, catering to the outdoor enthusiasts. Cabins, canoes, kayaks, rafts, and more. Daytime or overnight trips along the world-famous Asabo River. A family getaway for over 75 years.
Today. I think we had more registers than we've actually ever had. Even our first year was our best year, but I think that this is actually beat that. So we're hoping to tally up some numbers at the end here. Hopefully it was a better day for the donations for the shelter as well. And we had a beautiful day for it.
Fantastic.
You know?
Yeah, let everybody know where the funds go. You just mentioned it just briefly, but it goes to a good cause. This is something that people can be proud of entering.
It does. We do this every year, our 6th annual, and every dime goes to the Iosco County Humane Society. Me, my family, my friends, we put this on as a part of my business, Carrie's Dental Grooming, for them every year, and all the proceeds go right to the shelter.
And it's going to be a good one next year, too. We want everybody to start planning. You don't have to have a very specially talented pet, but something that, you know, people can bring and show off and support a great cause.
Absolutely. And it's a blast. Every year, it's a good time. So.
And we urge everybody to kind of check out the animal shelters before they do any deciding on
Shopping for pets, yes.
Shopping, yes, you betcha. Thanks, Carrie.
Yep, thank you.
This is your miracle dog, right? Okay,
Yeah.
you got her out of shelter?
Yeah, we got her at the Saginaw County Animal Shelter.
Isn't that super? She got that's what it's all about.
Yeah, rescuing dogs.
Rescue dog. And your name is?
Natalie.
Natalie, and who do we have here?
Dylan.
Dylan, and who's over there?
Roy.
Roy, okay. And your name is?
Elvina.
And we urge everybody to check out the animal shelters because there's a lot of animals that are just waiting for that very special forever family home. And you two, you guys, you three, you four, really look like you're really getting along. I mean, she's really a fine little dog.
Oh, she is. Great pet.
Yeah,
Here, rescue animals really are good pets to
Yeah,
have
isn't that
for.
something? They seem to be more appreciative and are glad to have a home.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
And she's really cute and she's really lovable.
There you go. What's her name?
This is Snuggles.
Snuggles.
Can you look at the camera? Can you look at the camera?
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Have a great day.
Buddy the Boston Terrier. And he's got a ball. Voltaire. Voltaire is a poodle of a different color. This is Buck. Buck is a bloodhound.
Vacation. Don't make the planning of it more than what you're trying to get away from. At northernmichigancabinrentals.com, you can choose from over 2,500 cabins, cottages, lodges, resorts, lakefront vacation home rentals, and more. Whatever experience you're looking for, from rustic to luxury and everything in between. No more rustling with telephone books. No more endless internet searches. Just one site with over 2,500 Northern Michigan destinations. northernmichigancabinrentals.com.
Well, thanks for joining us on this edition of Michigan Magazine. It's always an extreme honor, and we thank you. Now, here's this week's phrase of the day. If you seek a pleasant peninsula, look around you. That's the state motto, and it is so true. We have two of the most beautiful peninsulas in the world, the UP and the LP. Well, take that phrase and send it to us on a card or in a letter, along with your name, address, and phone number to the following postal address or the email address, iwatchmichiganmagazine@gmail.com. When we receive your entry, we'll enter it into our drawing for some great Michigan prizes. Now, we do still have a few 2014 Michigan Renaissance Festival passes to award. We're awarding a pair at a time. To be in our drawing, take the secret number you see here on the screen and send it along with your name, address, and phone number to the same address as we do for our phrases of the week. If your name is drawn, we'll scoot those tickets your way as soon as possible. Well, here we are in the throes of another Michigan autumn. The season is creeping across the state in an array of magical colors. It is so beautiful. With the crisp autumn air stimulating our senses, we become keenly aware of more adventures of the season calling us. The apple orchards, the pumpkin patches, the hayrides, and harvest moons make the Great Lakes State a wonderland. We invite you to join us each week here on RFD TV, and in between our visits, subscribe to our social media outlets. You'll find links to at our homepage, MichiganMagazine.com. You'll find us on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, Vine, Keek, SoundCloud, Blog Talk Radio, Blogger.com, Instagram, and a host of others. Just Google Michigan Magazine TV or visit our links at michiganmagazine.com and you're on your way. Also, thanks again for all of you who take that time to actually write us. We're so appreciative of that, and we hope to have the chance to thank each and every one of you personally on air. Have a great week, and we'll see you on the next edition of Michigan Magazine. We'd like to thank all those that help keep Michigan Magazine on the road. Cops and Donuts Bakery, downtown Clare, a winning combination. Cops and Donuts. Thunder Bay Resort, a destination for all seasons with special events and packages. Thunder Bay Resort in Hillman. Rose Valley Winery on Beechwood Road in Rose City. See what thousands are raving about, creating a delicious variety of award-winning Michigan wines. Stop by and taste for yourself. The taste of Michigan is yours at Rose Valley Winery. For home medical and healthcare products, visit Rose City Drug at 2640 North M33, just south of Rose City city limits. Rose City Drug has a complete diabetic department, including shoes. Serving Michigan for over 20 years. Rose City Drug, Rose City. Clemick Sales and Service on Mapes Road, west of Mile, your complete recreational vehicle sales and service connection. Visit their beautiful showroom of new and pre-owned ATVs, lawnmowers, power equipment, snowmobiles, utility vehicles, and more. Clemick Sales and Service is also the home of the American-made Victory motorcycle line on display at Clemick's on Mapes Road, Mile.
Birds that sing.